السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته حبايبي طلاب خمسة ابتدائي، أهلا بيكم ورجعت لكم تاني مع تكملة حل امتحانات كتاب الباهر منهج كونكت بلس الترم التاني. أول حاجة سؤال الأول سؤال listening بيقول لك يا سيدي last week I went to Alexandria with my family. I live in a small village between Alexandria and Cairo. So it was exciting to visit a big city. Alexandria has a very important harbor. It's the oldest and biggest in Egypt. We went on a boat trip from the harbor at sunset. We visited the citadel of Bay too. This is a very old fort which people used to protect the city. بقول لك I live in a small ايه؟ small village between Alexandria and Cairo. Alexandria has a very important harbor. We went on a boat trip from the harbor at طبعا ايه؟ sunset. Bay is a very old fort. حصن قديم. القطعة التانية بيقول لك many sports are popular in my country, but the most popular sport is football. I play football with my friends on a team. The only problem is that the sun is very strong here in Cairo, so I always put on sunscreen before I play a football match. بيقول لك what is the most popular sport؟ أكتر رياضة مشهورة طبعا فوتبول. طيب بيقول لك what do you put on before a football match؟ طبعا ايه sunscreen. اقول له I put on sunscreen. طيب السؤال اللي بعد كده بيقول لك there are a lot of different ways that people spend their time. طبعا ايه free time وقت الفراغ. In Canada when it's warm out people have a in the park طبعا have a picnic in the park. We have a lot of green spaces in my city, but the only problem is that it rains a lot. So when it's raining I go swimming. The pool is so we don't have to worry about the rain or even the very cold winters which we have here. يبقى pool is inside في مكان مقفول، فمش مهم بقى الدنيا برد أو بتمطر مش هتفرق. نيجي على السؤال اللي بعده بيقول لك we went to Sharm el-Sheikh on vacation. It was a lot of fun. On the last day we got a boat to visit Ras Mohammed National Park. I liked the boat trip, but my little brother Adam felt sick. He had to sit on mom's knee. When we got to the national park, we tried snorkeling. It was amazing. We wore masks over our faces and used the snorkel to breathe under the water. We loved swimming in the clear warm water. We saw bright colorful fish swimming quickly around us and some beautiful tall sea plants too. فبقول لك vacation معناها ايه؟ طبعا vacation معناها holiday اجازة. Snorkeling was ايه؟ amazing. Why did they wear masks and use a snorkel؟ ليه كانوا بيلبسوا ماسكس ويستخدموا أجهزة التنفس؟ طبعا to breathe underwater. إجابة القطعة في القطعة، بس زي ما قلت لك قبل كده أهم حاجة تفهم السؤال عايز إيه بالظبط. What did they see while swimming؟ شافوا إيه هما بيعوموا؟ We saw أيوة bright colorful fish swimming quickly around us and some beautiful tall sea plants too. كل ده السؤال الرابع. طيب القصة Ferris liked chatting to his granddad about his life. طبعا when he was younger. أيوة. Ferris wasn't interested to see granddad's village. لا طبعا غلط. He was interested. Ferris gave granddad a photo album with lots of photos of his village. أيوة. Granddad used to go to the theater a lot. أيوة. Ferris made a new called وليد. وليد ده كان بالنسبة لفارس ايه؟ A new friend. صاحبه الجديد. Although granddad couldn't go on the trip, he was very for Ferris. طبعا he was very excited. كان متحمس جدا لفارس. كان فرحان له يعني. There isn't water in my bottle. Can I have some? There isn't enough water. مفيش مية كفاية في الإزازة. عايز شوية. If you feel tired. if مضارع بسيط أو جملة أمرية يبقى go to bed early. My brother hates early. طبعا أي فعل بعده فعل قلنا بنحط الفعل التاني ing. The match was exciting so علي was. الماتش كان شيق فعلي كان متشوق. يبقى أنا بوصف إحساس علي. قلنا قبل كده توصف إحساس يبقى تستخدم ed. يبقى علي was excited. الترتيب do you enjoy spending time outside؟ تحب تقضي وقتك بره؟ King Canute was very fair and good أو good and fair مش هتفرق. طيب خان الخليلي. خان الخليلي is in Cairo. It's a famous place. It's a market. You can buy everything from it. I مثلا buy gifts when I visit it. There are مثلا pots and artifacts there. ممكن اقول بقى many people visit. يعني انا هنا استخدمت الكلمات اللي قدامي، عايز اجيب بقى من عندي اقول لك مثلا many people visit خان الخليلي every year. It's very big and has a lot of stores. كبير وفي محلات كتير. tourists visit it when they come to Egypt. السياح بيحبوا يزوروا لما يجوا مصر وهكذا. طيب نيجي على الامتحان اللي بعده. بقول لك يا سيدي سؤال listening امتحان الثامن. The Bibliotheca Alexandria is a famous modern building near the harbor in Alexandria. The round building is beautiful and different to anything I have seen before. It has over 4 million books. There are also museums and a planetarium, where we saw an amazing display about stars and planets. بقول لك the Bibliotheca Alexandria is near the A of Alexandria, near the harbor, قريب من المينا. It has over كام million books? 4 million books. There are museums and a planetarium. كل ده موجود جوه المكتبة. We saw an amazing A about stars and planets. طبعا عرض أو display. القطعة التانية بقول لك we all live in a community and we should all help the people who live in it. Have you ever wanted to be a volunteer? It's a great way to help your community. You can learn new skills, make new friends, and make your neighborhood a better place. We spoke to people in our neighborhood about different ways people can make our community stronger. فبقول لك what can you do in your community؟ تقدر تعمل ايه في المجتمع بتاعك؟ You can make your neighborhood a better place. بتقول لي I can make my neighborhood a better place. طيب بقول لك what did you speak to people about؟ اتكلمت مع الناس عن ايه؟ about different ايه؟ ways to make our community stronger. يبقى about different ways to make our community stronger. Canute's the officers him so much, loved him so much. They said he was a king, a great king. Canute asked his to put his near the edge, asked his servants to put his throne on the edge of the sea. نيجي على القطعة. بقول لك يا سيدي you don't often see a phoenix fox because they are nocturnal. That means they only come out at night. In my project I am going to tell you about nocturnal animals. Nocturnal animals sleep in the day but are awake at night. They hunt for their prey or look for food when it's dark. Other animals like camels and donkeys are diurnal, which means they are awake in the day. We see these more often than nocturnal animals. بقول لك زمان idea of the text is about بتتكلم عن ايه؟ عن nocturnal animals. The underlined word nocturnal means they come out. بيخرجوا امتى؟ at night. What are diurnal animals؟ ايه هي الحيوانات النهارية؟ فين يا سيدي؟ Other animals like camels and donkeys are diurnal. معايا بقى which means لا سيبك من دي خالص. أقول they are awake in the day. بس الحيوانات اللي بتصحى بالنهار. What do nocturnal animals do at night؟ الحيوانات الليلية بتعمل ايه؟ They hunt for their prey or look for food when it's dark. بيصطادوا أو بيدوروا على أكل في الضلمة. طيب بقولك فارس made a new friend called وليد. أيوة فارس بقى له صاحب جديد اسمه وليد. Grandpa أو granddad could go on the trip. طبعا لأ because he was in a wheelchair. Mrs. Amira showed the boys all the rooms in the house. أيوة. Faris didn't learn anything from his trip. طبعا غلط. اللي بعد كده بيقول لك يا سيدي where did Faris live؟ فارس كان عايش فين؟ He lived in Alexandria. كان عايش في اسكندرية. طيب what places did Mrs. Amira show Walid and Faris؟ All the rooms of the house and the garden. All the rooms of the house and the garden. The film was. أنا بوصف الفيلم يبقى استخدم ING يبقى إيه؟ boring. There is a at the door. I think it's your friend. يبقى في حد على الباب يبقى إيه؟ somebody. It isn't hot a to swim. hot enough. صفة enough to فعل في المصدر. If the sun is very hot جملة أمرية يبقى أبدأ بفعل في المصدر على طول. عرفت من هي جملة أمرية يا مستر؟ مفيش فاعل. طالما بدأت بالفعل على طول يبقى ده أمر فببدأ بالفعل في المصدر. What will the volunteers do at the beach؟ اللي بعده My favorite place is the cafe. بعد كده عايزك تكتب باراجراف عن things you like to do at the weekend. حاجات بتحب تعملها في نهاية الأسبوع. شوف انت بتحب تعمل ايه. بتحب تتفرج على التلفزيون، بتحب تلعب ألعاب فيديو، بتحب تلعب في النادي، بتحب تروح المصيف، بتحب تروح في كل حاجة بتحب تعملها في الأجازة قولي عليها. تصحى متأخر مثلا، تفطر مع عيلتك، بعد كده تطلع تلعب مع أصحابك برا، تروح النادي، تروح الشاطئ لو عندكوا شاطئ، ترجع مثلا تلعب تتفرج على التلفزيون، تلعب على الألعاب فيديو، أيا كان. شوف كل الحاجات اللي انت بتحبها تقول لي I like مثلا to do كذا at the weekend. I like to do كذا. I also like to do كذا 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 كذا. كلمني بقى على الحاجات اللي انت بتحبها كلها. بس يا شباب نكتفي بهذا القدر ونكمل ان شاء الله بقية الامتحانات في الفيديو اللي بعده. ده الجزء الرابع، ان شاء الله الجزء الخامس اللي هيبقى 9 و10 ده الجزء الخامس. فاستنوني والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.